Hello guys, welcome back to another one of my YouTube videos. Basically in this video, we're just going to do just random stuff. The first thing is that, well, which one am I going to put as a what? So I think it's going to be the walking polar bear for basically just so I could let's say if I had and going to the bathroom, I would basically play this with that music. Then I just have to guess. Well, I have to take which one I'm going to react to next, which will be the Mexican cat 10 hours, which I'm going to be reacting to that one for the whole entire thing. Well, I'm going to be doing a video for it.
Wait, 40 minutes? We're not watching this whole thing. Okay. Whoa, what's that? It's an extension called Liner. An ultimate AI co-pilot that saves your time.
Shut up.
Many of the UK road signs are fairly obvious. For example, traffic lights. Or others, you've probably seen so often as a passenger, you just know what they mean. For example, roundabout. But some signs are not obvious. To help work them out, it helps to know the signing system for UK road signs. I'm going to now go through this. Circular signs give orders. These are things you must legally do or not do. If you don't follow these orders, you could be fined by a camera or pulled over by the police and given points on your licence. There is also a colour coding system typically used, where blue signs are positive orders. So these are things you must do. Red circular signs are negative orders. These are things you must not do. Much like in computer games, where blue are your allies, positive. Red are your enemies, negative. Triangular signs typically give warnings. So these are things such as hazards that you might need to adjust your speed or your position for to be able to safely negotiate them. Directions and general information is generally given on rectangular signs. We can use this information to work out what some signs mean. At first, this sign could be most of the options. It's got a picture of a bicycle, so it's going to probably be 3 out of 4 of the options. It's probably not going to be motorised vehicles only, as there's no picture of a motorised vehicle. It is in the red circle, however, so that's a negative order, something you must not do, so you must not cycle. So it's going to be no cycling. Another picture of a bicycle, so it's going to be something to do with bicycles, is a blue circle this time. So this is something you must do, so you must be a cyclist. So the most likely option is a route to be used by pedal cycles.
video was made possible by CuriosityStream. Subscribe to their Nebula Bundle deal at curiositystream.com/Wendover to watch an exclusive companion video to this. It's really just 4 lanes, a median, and some on and off ramps. The interstate highway system is no engineering marvel, no unprecedented undertaking, no massively innovative concept. It's a simple idea, one that arose since the earliest days of the automobile. It's not exciting, which is why it often goes so underappreciated. Take the interstates away, though, and you have a weaker nation. You have one with dramatically starker regional divides, one with increased decentralization. More specifically, you have a nation absent of a noticeable portion of the late 1900s economic development and transformation. These words, like the system itself, still aren't exciting. But put more simply, if you are an American, regardless of whether you use the interstate system, your life would be noticeably different in a... reality without the interstates. It's a single collection of roadways with an influence so great that it permeates into every American's life. It all started here 102 years ago. 79 vehicles departed from the White House's ellipse at 11:15 a.m. on July 7th, 1919. They snaked through the district streets before crossing into Maryland and stopping for lunch in Rockville at 12:30 p.m. The coupling on one of their kitchen trailers broke, and a car's fan bells too, but all in all, it was an uneventful 7-hour, 46-mile, 74 kilometer westward journey. The convoy climbed through the heights of the Appalachian Mountains, trekked through the mud of Ohio, before crossing the Mississippi River at 4:10 p.m. on July 22nd. From there, they entered an area defined by desolation. Few dared venture west in a motor vehicle in 1919, always opting for the relative comfort and speed of passenger trains. This convoy, though, was making the journey specifically to determine just how difficult this feat was. to what extent such a journey was feasible for military logistics purposes. The answer came quickly. Despite routing themselves on the most developed transcontinental road of the time, the Lincoln Highway, they constantly had to divert around disrepair, physically disassemble covered bridges to get their trucks through, and fight physics on roads too narrow for an oncoming car to pass. Gas stations were few and far between, so such travel required truly expedition-level planning. Each time they entered a city, though, they were greeted by hordes of intrigued locals and dignitaries, with those crowds thinned as the convoy crawled further into the desolate West. Most, but certainly not all, of their vehicles successfully traversed the Rockies, and the same can be said for their trip across some of the Lincoln Highway's roughest roads in Utah. With time, though, the trend reversed, roads improved, and they finally saw pavement again as the convoy entered California, its final state. After a final evening in Oakland, California, the vehicles loaded onto a ferry, crossed the bay, and made a ceremonious arrival in San Francisco, accompanied by a massive parade and a formal dinner. That was September 6th, 1919, 62 days after their departure from the White House ellipse. Having concentrated nearly all their waking hours on driving, the math works out to an average travel speed of just 5.65 miles or 9 kilometers per hour. A staggeringly slow pace on a road branded as a highway in a year featuring technologies such as electric refrigeration.
Warning signs.
What?
W1 series. Horizontal alignment. Turn. Curve.
Refrigerators, airplanes, and long-distance phone service. The convoy accomplished its mission of appraising the feasibility of this route for more practical military purposes, but the report back to Washington was not positive. One lieutenant colonel, tasked with observing the journey, wrote, quote, "Extended trips by trucks through the middle western part of the United States are impractical until the roads are improved, and then only a light
Snappy
truck should be
soldiers.
used on
Is this sophomore story okay? Or a cream-filled slider of happiness? Yes, sir.
No.
Getting a lot.
Copyright. Copyright. Copyright.
Now, today is a sad day for me, because after today, I have run out of songs to test for subliminal messages. These are the last songs that I know of that people are accusing of having subliminal messages. So it is a sad day for me indeed. And also, I'm not wearing pants. But before we get to the debunking, I want to thank my sponsors for today's video, and I've been playing this game for a long time now. Raid Shadow Legends. Raid Shadow Legends is a free-to-play collection RPG game that has been taking the mobile gaming industry by storm. And the best thing about Raid is that it has a little something for everyone, whether you like collecting characters or customizing, maybe you like a good storyline. But Raid has all of the above. But maybe you're into good graphics? Yep, we got that too. Like, look at the details on my guy. Now, this is like my main guy. I've had him since the beginning of the game. I guess you could say it was love at first fight. Now, I think the game is amazing, but don't take my word for it. Take the 200,000 almost perfect reviews in the Play Store. Now, there is a new awesome rewards program for new players. You get a new daily login reward for the first 90 days in the game. You can find me in the game by my username, the Silent D, and if you're quick enough, you can even join my clan. So what are you waiting for? Go to my description and click on my special links and you get 50,000 silver and a free epic champion as part of the new player program, just to get you started on your journey. Good luck, and I'll see you there. Now, the first song accused of subliminal messages today is by good old AC/DC. And just like everyone else, they're accused of having Christianic messages in their... Christianic messages. And ironically, it's in their song Highway to Hell. And here's the accused part of the song. Now, apparently, if you play that backwards, you get this. Christianic message. Yeah, I'm pretty sure it's pronounced Yahweh. Oh, praise Yahweh! The only person I know who would say Yahweh is Kirk Hammett. But to see if the accusations are true, we're gonna do the vocal test. So first I'm gonna sing the Christianic lyrics. Hey, Yahweh, hey, mama! Hey, Yahweh! Now we're going to reverse my clip, and when we play it back, it should sound like I'm saying the original lyrics. And if it doesn't, then these accusations are false. Oh my god, I didn't expect it to be that close. I'm on the highway, yeah. I'm on the highway. Alright, so that sounds kind of close to the original lyrics, but let's see what the voice recognition program thinks I'm saying.
Hi,
I really was hoping it was gonna pick up Highway. I'm so disappointed! So even though this kinda sounded like the original lyrics, I still think it's unintentional. Alright, next accused, The Doors. Break on through to the other side. Break on through to the other side. With this part right here. Treasures there. That's it, just that. Treasures there. But if you play that backwards, you get this. Okay, well, I am Satan. Not quite sure who Satan is. Maybe it's Satan's stepbrother?
Sick of all the ads like this one? Just head to adskiller.com, click on Activate Now.
Well, folks, it's time to kick it old school. So you can feel cool. Give it to me, baby. Baby. Yeah.
That's a yes to me.
I can turn anything into pillow. Those words? No pillow. Window, cat, steak.
Maps I find intriguing.
Oh, look at this. We'll start off with a gift.
Oh, that is fascinating. Look at it going all snowy, and then it's not snowy, and then it's snowy again, and then it's not snowy, and now it's snowy. Oh, I love it. Oh, look at it creeping on Chile and Argentina down the bottom near Antarctica. Is it kicking off anywhere else? Any other little discrepancies? It gets a bit mad around. Ah, that's the Himalayas, isn't it? That's what that is. Is that the Alps, maybe? Oh, God, what if it's not the Alps? Oh, it is the Alps. It is the Alps. That's right. I know stuff. Happiness map. I have no idea what they based this on, but I will take it as fact. People are generally quite nice happy in the Americas, so that's good to see. Very happy in Scandinavia, because, you know, they've got, like, good health system and that sort of stuff. Western Europe's pretty happy, and then it just gets sadder and sadder the more east you go, so that's a bit depressing. Obviously, this map just has a big correlation to poverty, I guess. But hopefully things can only get better. Red hair map of Europe. That's really interesting, isn't it? Over 10% of Scotland, Wales, and Ireland have got red hair, and then there's just a bit of red hair over in Russia, but for the most part, it's not that common. I wonder what it is about the British Isles. Well, I've been trying to look at a bunch of articles, and it seems like it's related heavily to Celtic genes, and apparently people relating redheads to the Vikings up in Scandinavia is actually a common misconception. Very interesting. Penis size worldwide. Right, okay. Alright, so United Kingdom's on yellow, which is 13 inches, no centimetres, thank God. 13 to 14. Bit generous. There are more people living inside of this circle than outside of it. Oh God, I always say something stupid when these kind of maps pop up. I mean, that makes sense. It's got China and India in there, along with many other countries. Metal bands per 100,000 people. There are so many metal bands in Scandinavia, that's incredible. Oh, this is interesting. Google autocomplete results. Europe. Why is insert country here so ... So when you type into Google, why is the United Kingdom so, it auto-completes with rich. And it does that for a few places, it seems. We've got Norway, and we've got Germany. For Italy, apparently it says racist. I want to fact check this. Why is Italy so expensive? It's out of date. Why is the United Kingdom not a federal system? That map's talking out of its arse. People in the EU aged 25 to 34 who still live with their parents. So this will be quite interesting. So in the UK, 14% of that age group still live with their parents. We've got similar themes in France and Germany, and then it's much less common down here. So I reckon if this map was updated, I mean, the statistics would be even higher, particularly in the UK, because the housing market is mental. It is just ridiculously broken, and it's just almost impossible for most young people to buy their own house now. So I do not judge anyone living with their parents, because the economy is completely broken. Oh, this is insane. 2% of Australia's population lives in this region. We've looked at maps like this before, but yeah, it's basically just showing that everyone lives around the coast. And in a previous map video, we did discover that this central area is equivalent temperature to the Sahara Desert. So you can understand why only 2% of the entire population live in this huge area. How the world would look if mapping conventions were flipped upside down.
Oh my goodness me!
All I I can see is a duck. Anyone else see the duck? I can't stop seeing the duck. Yeah, that's really interesting to look at. Everything looks a different shape, but when you actually think of it the other way around, it isn't a different shape. Most popular type of alcoholic beverage. So in the US, in Canada, in quite a bit of Africa, and in the UK, beer is most popular. And then we've got spirits being most popular for almost all of Asia. Obviously, you've got that Russian vodka stereotype, which obviously must have some truth according to this anyway. But yeah, beer is a lot more popular globally than I expected. But then in Italy, of course, it is wine as most popular. Interesting. The world divided into 7 regions, each with a population of 1 billion. That's an interesting one. So Africa remains its own continent still. I honestly thought collectively there'd be like quite a lot more than 1 billion people in Africa. Whoa, I've just realised how mad China is, because that's not even the entirety of China. That's just a segment of China having 1 billion people inside of it. Although it does include the Koreas and Japan. I also like Australia just kind of tagging along with North and South America too. Hey guys, you mind if I get in on green as well? Basically no one lives here. Oh Christ, every country England has ever invaded. All but 22 countries in the world. Nice one, England. We haven't invaded Mongolia, and there's actually a few countries in Africa that we didn't invade, which is surprising. But I guess that's just because other Europeans beat us to it. Dreadful, absolutely dreadful. Birthright citizenship around the world. Yes, no, cannot confirm. I don't know what birthright citizenship means. I have looked into it, and it basically just means if you were born in Canada, you automatically can become a Canadian citizen. Same with almost all of South America and the rest of North America as well. But that is not the case that basically everywhere else. That is interesting. Monarchies in the world. Right, so Saudi Arabia, yeah, I think. Oman, I think so. And then these 3 are Qatar, Bahrain, and Kuwait. And then there's also Jordan. I'm checking. Give me a second. Yeah, I was right, wasn't I? Yeah, I was. I smashed it. Okay, so all of those places in the Middle East still have a monarch that rules the country, which obviously I assume in most cases democracy is the better option for the people. But I say that as someone who has no idea what's going on in these countries. But yeah, UK is blue, which means we still have a queen, but it's the government that makes the rules. The queen just, uses all of our taxes and stuff. So is the UK queen the figurehead of Canada? She bloody is. She gets it everywhere, doesn't she? Lactose intolerance. Well, that's interesting. 80 to 100% of Africa and South America, basically, are defined as lactose intolerant. So it's clearly something to do with ethnicity, which I didn't realise. I mean, we're all kind of lactose intolerant, because when you actually think about it, what we drink cow's baby milk for? A bit weird, guys. Most listened to artist in every state. Go on, Jay-Z. Jay-Z is dominating Eastern America. Rap is very popular along the US, apparently, because this isn't rap specific, but most of the artists here are rappers. Imagine Dragons managing to sneak in, though. Go on. Most corrupt nations. I mean, when you look at these maps, it's always interesting to see that there's basically the same results for most corrupt, least happy, least wealthy. They all basically relay the same data. Driving orientation, an interesting one to end off on. So we see that a vast majority of the world does actually drive on the right. I've always just seen driving on the left as normal. However, the blue's clearly the minority, but perhaps it isn't the most efficient. No, I guess it can't make a difference, can it? I guess it's just you pick one. What we'll do is we'll have a look. Let's see if there's any advantages to driving on the right. Romans started this custom of riding on one side of the road. Historically, the majority of the population was right-handed, so we drove on the right as well. I guess that makes sense. In the Middle Ages, you kept to the left for the simple reason that you never knew who you'd meet on the roads in those days. You wanted to make sure that a stranger passed on the right so you could go for your sword in case he proved unfriendly. That is incredible. Kai, add some sword sound effects. Great stuff. And on that interesting bit of trivia, which I expect you to relay to others, we'll end off the video. Thank you so much for watching. Subscribe. I do upload once a week.
Bella. Hi. Hi.
The legendary A-10 Warthog arrives in the War Thunder online action game. The sound of a 7-barrel gun.
Are you shy? Oh, you're shy. Okay. Well, do you want to make a video? Too shy? Too bad. Because we doing the wow shower. Well, too bad, because we're doing it. Try not to say wow, guys. You know the deal.
Or do ya?
Here's the rules. If you say wow, like that word right there, then you lose a life. And how many lives do we have, Kira?
I'm shy.
How many lives do you want?
I'm shy.
I'm
shy. Stop, I'm shy.
3 lives or 5 lives?
3.
3 lives, guys. 3 lives. So boop, boop, boop. 3 lives.
Mine is going to be this.
Put 3 Shy Kiras up right there, and I'm gonna have 3.
Be shy careless.
Nope, 3 megaphones. Boom. 3 megaphones.
Because why not? Guys, if you aren't subscribed, then subscribe now.
So let's get right into... Shut up. Let's get right into the challenge. We got shy Kira, and she's not actually shy. Don't be shy now. Okay, she's still shy.
I'm shy.
We have to fix her, guys. Fix her by pressing like. 3, 2, 1, like. Now she's not shy. Okay, we're gonna press play. Boom! Here we go. We're pressing play, Kira. Oh my, that was absolutely amazing. Look at that, dude. It's literally... You need more energy, dude. You haven't even said a word.
I'm so shy today.
Why?
I don't know.
What's your problem?
I'm so tired.
Do you want to continue?
Yeah, I'm gonna get coffee.
Okay. What? Ew. This is disgusting. She got her energy, whatever, and we're continuing. Here we go. 3, 2, 1. Boom. So that was actually beautiful. I love that.
I feel like I'd like to touch it.
Oh my gosh.
I don't
Is that?
understand. Is
I
that
think that was like
candy
a... No. That was like a Slurpee or something, right?
You're a sloppy.
Oh, romantic.
It do be a flower though.
It do be a doobie.
It do be some wood though.
That's really nice. Look at that.
That is
It's burning absolutely perfect.
that is solidly epic.
I love it.
Not gonna lie.
Oh, look. They're gonna flip it and it's gonna flip.
Oh,
Oh, you spilled everywhere. That wasn't
I
satisfying.
absolutely hated that.
Why'd you do... How? Wait, how?
Use.
How does that make any...
Don't understand.
Ew! I'm glad this isn't the trying to say ew challenge. What is that?
Thank
Clean your
you. Very
frickin'
upset.
phone, dude.
Is that a giant cheese? Wow, I did it on purpose.
Oh, wait.
Oh.
You said it.
Yeah,
Why?
because it deserved it.
It was just cheese.
It was a giant block of cheesecake.
So what?
I sacrificed one of my lives for the cheese.
Okay, sure. I guess. I'm just gonna win this challenge pretty easily because you're just gonna see cheese and just lose. Do I just put up some cheese and I'll win? Is that how easy this is?
Wow.
You got one life. You want to say it again? What's your problem? Why you lost so quick? Okay.
Cheese.
You know, I'll let you keep that other life because...
I don't want it.
No, it's okay because
No.
you didn't say it towards
The
the video.
cheese needs it more than me.
No, if you lose one life, boop. Okay, 1 life lost. She
I
got
wanted
2
to lose
lives.
2.
Shut up. All right, here we go. We're continuing. Ooh, epic slime. I think I don't freaking know what that is, but I love it. I don't know what half these things are on the screen, but there's no way it's gonna land there.
He do be for
What?
They.
That's fake. That's fake. That was
That's
fake. I
fake.
saw the cut.
That's fake.
We saw
That's
the cut.
fake.
Yeah. Ooh,
Fake.
that's gallium. I think.
Gallium.
I think it is, right?
Gallium. More like calcium.
Callus.
Callus.
Meaning that, yeah. More like leave a like on the video, yum. Okay, whoa.
Absolutely not. Do not do that. Oh, you said the word. Does it count?
Yes, it counts. I said the word. Take my life off, Kira. You
I
have
don't
to.
want to.
Nope, you have to.
I don't-
You have to. Fine, I'll do it myself. Okay, 2 lives. We have the same amount of lives. Aw, we're so cute. We're twins.
I know what this is.
What is it?
Have you ever seen those crazy Asian makeup transformations
Oh, yeah.
from
Yeah, I have.
China?
I have.
Well, they put these like they have like monolids. Some people where
Oh,
like they just have.
She almost cut her freak. Did you see that?
Yeah.
Why? Look at how close she was to cutting her
Well, I was
freaking
trying to
eye.
tell you, but then you just
Oh, I hated that. I hated that.
didn't like it.
Why were they so close?
They put that there, and it sticks their eyelids together, and makes it look like they have like the eyelids.
What?
Yeah.
That's cheating on life. Wait, look at that. That was satisfying. They got every single bollock in.
Is that a child? Whoa, terrifying.
You just said the word.
I didn't say anything.
You did. Play that back.
Whoa. Whoa.
Yep, you frickin' said it. Alright, it's time to take a life. I'm gonna shout your life off. Ready?
I'm tired.
3, 2, 1.
Stop it, Kayla.
Go away, shy Kira.
There we go. You have 1 life, Kira. You need to stop capping. Let's continue. Let's frickin' continue. Look at this I don't know where this is, but it's absolutely beautiful. Imagine having this view. Well, I actually do have that view, pretty much. You're my view. Okay, let's continue. Let's continue. What is this? Ooh, poo-poo.
Kayla said poop today.
What? No, I
I
didn't.
drank coffee. I'm gonna poop so hard after this video.
Ew, TMI.
No,
No one,
just like
literally
that.
no one asked. No one asked here. What? Oh,
I'm gonna eat it.
almost said the word low-key. You're gonna eat that? What are those things? And why does it look like it keeps repeating?
Have you ever seen Harry Potter?
What's happening? Yeah, I
Kind
have.
of looks like the Dementors.
Dementos?
Dementors.
Dementors, yeah. Don't know how I feel about that. What
Makes
even
me
is that?
hate pineapple.
There's no way that's a pineapple. That's not a pineapple.
That's
What is
an
that?
ugly fruit.
What the heck is that? Please tell us what fruit that is, dude, because I hated that. What's that? Oh, that's beautiful.
It do
Oh,
be a
flower.
flower though.
Okay. Are you okay? Shut up.
you do this?
Big
Would you do it?
question.
I would. It's very scary, like,
I'd rather
low-key.
die.
It makes my heart a little bit scary, but, like,
I
it's
love
kind of
doing this.
You do this?
When
What's
when
happening?
the nail comes off. Oh yes, hand washing, very good.
Oh,
That was sick.
that's not real. I think it was in
What?
reverse, right? Because he probably did that and then he went.
Potentially.
Okay, Kira, you don't have bad eyesight, right?
Wait.
I have to wear contacts.
Wait.
What?
When you're this close to me,
You're farsighted.
because I can't see you when you're here.
So she's farsighted, I'm nearsighted, and look at this. This is what it looks like to have glasses, Kira.
Oh,
So
really?
everything's blurry.
Is this what it's like for you?
This is what it's like.
That actually looks
Not
like
this
that.
bad, not this bad. My eyesight's not that bad. But watch. So this is what it's like. It's way blurry, but you can see if you have the glasses on. It's so cool.
That's so trippy. You
I
just
know.
can't like see good from your eyes.
I know, but I have contacts in, so it don't even matter, broski. I don't know what they're putting in the frickin' thingy, but it's... Why are they boiling it?
It do be cooking though.
It do be cooking. Is that tofu? Oh, is that mochi? Oh no, it's not mochi. I don't know what
Looks
that
like
is.
sausage.
Do you know what mochi is? Why are they nailing an egg? Is this what you do in your spare time? You nail eggs?
I like that a lot.
Weird. That was super weird.
What is that?
Ooh. Oh, it's a lighter?
Oh, I
Wait.
thought it was a jewel.
What the heck?
Like
Ooh,
behind
wait. Where is this?
China.
That is so beautiful.
Oh my god. Oh, it's a box.
What's gonna be inside?
Some
Fluff. Very nice. Oh, it was like a swan thing.
I don't understand.
Okay, look, puppy.
Oh, it's a puppy.
What are they doing? Why is she closing it like that? Why does the puppy have a bowl on their head? Is it because they don't like
Ball on head.
lick themselves? I think, right? Don't lick me. Hey, I'm not a puppy. By the way, guys, quick intermission. If you're not subscribed, make sure to do so. Also, go subscribe to Kira because she is now a reaction channel.
Stop saying that.
Okay, what's going on here?
Some stuff is.
Okay, but who has an Android phone? Is that? Wait, is that an Android? I don't know if it was, but if you have an Android
Oh,
phone.
do me some
I'm
flowers again.
Oh, this is so pretty though. Ooh, isn't that beautiful? It's like a glass on cute little drawing.
Oh,
What are they
very-
gonna do? What
Why would
the
you do that?
heck?
Oh, is that an
What
Instagram
was
filter?
that? Is it? Wait, more flour and water.
Flower
Look.
flowing.
It's really cool because it sticks to the water like
Oh,
that. That's so
yes.
pretty. Look.
This video was made possible by Hover. Professionalize your web presence with a custom domain and email address for 10% off at hover.com/Wendover. About 13 million times per day, someone clicks the order button on Amazon.com. Some days later, all, or at least almost all, of those 13 million orders arrive at their destination. But what happens in between? How does Amazon get a package to you? Well, it depends. A lot. In fact, Amazon's fulfillment system, their shipping system, is more complicated and convoluted than that of almost any logistics company. It's far more complicated than that of UPS or FedEx or DHL or any other major delivery company. In a counterintuitive way, this complicated and convoluted fulfillment system is a crucial component of the secret sauce that's driving Amazon's success. They're striving to make the consumer experience simple through behind-the-scenes complexity. So, back to the question, how does an Amazon package get to you? And the answer, it depends. It depends first on who's fulfilling the package, Amazon or the seller. About 1/4 of sales in the US are fulfilled directly by the seller, as most products on Amazon are listed there by a third party, which can send packages directly through UPS, FedEx, the Postal Service, or another consumer delivery company if they choose. Amazon has nothing to do with the fulfillment of those orders, and the process looks largely the same as with any other e-commerce company. What's different is how the other 3/4 of Amazon packages in the US get to you, the ones that are fulfilled directly by Amazon. The path that these take depends first on how big the package is. You see, Amazon's fulfillment centers are more or less split into 3 categories: small sortable, large sortable, and large non-sortable. That first category, small sortable, represents the bread and butter of Amazon's business. These are items that are less than 12 by 16 by 6 inches or 30 by 40 by 15 centimeters in size and about 25 pounds or 11 kilograms in weight. The next category, large sortable, is basically anything larger than this up to a weight of about 60 pounds or 27 kilograms. Now, the reasons for the split between large and small is because the fulfillment operations of smaller items is much easier to automate. They can fit on conveyor belts and automated robots and other tools that lower the company's reliance on humans. For example, Amazon uses a robot called the Kiva, which fundamentally changed the way the job of the company's pickers, the people who find and grab an item out of storage, work.
No.
Previously, pickers would walk some
Because
10
it's
to
not
12
on.
miles or 60
It
to 90
isn't off your
kilometers
TV
a day
screen.
through cavernous rows of shelves. Now, at least in their most advanced fulfillment centers, a robot picks up an entire mobile shelf on which a required product is located and transports it to the picker who picks it. Essentially, rather than the picker going to the shelf goes to the picker. With these robots, one person can pick 300 to 400 items an hour rather than the 100 or so that was possible on foot. Of course, fewer humans in the mix is good for Amazon, given the amount of criticism it receives for its treatment of workers, and because humans, even low-paid ones, are expensive. The fulfillment process for larger items, though, is just tougher to automate cheaply. So the company chooses to segment the two processes out and runs a far more manual and distinct fulfillment system for larger items. However, in most, but not all cases, the fulfillment centers for large and small items are under the same roof, even if they're operated completely independently. Of course, the ideal scenario for Amazon would be to have every single item they sell in every single warehouse, but that's not realistic. Therefore, they use predictive modeling to try to put items closest to those who are likely to buy them. The US is far from homogeneous, so demand for different products varies from place to place. For example, in Miami, people probably aren't looking to buy many ice scrapers for their cars. Meanwhile, in Fargo, North Dakota, demand for this item is almost certainly quite high. It's therefore no wonder why that, if you look at the data, the colder the city, the faster you can get an ice scraper on Amazon. That is Amazon's predictive stocking at work. While most examples of this system are far more nuanced and far less intuitive, the concept is simple. Their algorithms put products closest to the consumers most likely to buy them, something only possible at this scale thanks to modern big data analytics. Of course, there's then that third category of products, large, non-sortable. The distinction here is because Amazon likes to aggregate products together into as few packages as possible. Unsurprisingly, fewer packages equals lower costs. So both these sortable categories include anything that could possibly be packaged together in a single box. The largest items, say a 70-pound beanbag for example,
Jess wanted to start a business.
Jess, you need to sell those.
And then this happened.
Oh my gosh, I just made my first sale!
You see, every day, hundreds of businesses get their first sale on Shopify.
We got it!
And the next could be you. So when you're ready to start your business, build it on Shopify.
are shipped from the large, non-sortable fulfillment centers. These facilities are even less automated than the large sortable ones, and even include workers who create custom boxes for odd-sized items. In Colorado, for example, this is a completely separate facility located in Aurora from the sortable fulfillment center in Thornton. Now, some large items will go directly into the system of a third-party provider, typically XPO Logistics, which would deliver these bulky items to their final destination, while others will continue on in Amazon's system. The portion of large, non-sortable items not sent to a third-party logistics provider, plus all the large and small sortable packages, would next be sent to a regional sortation center. In Colorado, those two fulfillment centers send their packages to a single sortation center located just minutes away from the Aurora Fulfillment Center. This is a massive facility, almost 500,000 square feet in size, with robots running around, dropping packages into different chutes, which each represent a different grouping of zip codes. Now, not all the sortation centers are quite so automated, but each outputs the same thing. Pallets of packages going to roughly the same place. What happens next, though, once again, depends. A package heading to Miami, for example, would end up on a pallet with other packages for Miami, which itself would end up on a truck carrying pallets for Tampa, North Carolina, Houston, Baltimore, New York City, Connecticut, and a few other cities and states to the east. This truck would then drive the 15 minutes to a waiting 767 cargo plane at Denver International Airport, branded in Prime Air livery. Now, Amazon Air started in 2015 with its lease of about 20 aircraft from Air Transport International and has since grown to almost 70 aircraft, all leased from other airlines. However, the company recently announced the purchase of their first 11 aircraft, also 767, bought from Delta and WestJet, meaning they'll soon both own and operate their own aircraft. Those eastbound pallets would all be loaded around 4 a.m. before the aircraft's scheduled departure time of 4:54 a.m. Now, anyone familiar with UPS or FedEx's operations will know why this departure time is strange. If UPS was transporting this package to Miami, at least at its fastest speed, it would have departed on an aircraft the previous night at 9:40 p.m., been flown to Louisville, sorted through the company's hub, then flown to Miami, arriving at 5:50 a.m. FedEx would have done roughly the same, just through Memphis instead. That's because FedEx, UPS, and most other major delivery companies are oriented towards overnight delivery. They make a big chunk of their money charging big rates to take a package from one part of the US one day and deliver it to another the next day. Amazon, meanwhile, built their Prime brand off the promise of 2-day delivery, ordering a package on a Monday and getting it on a Wednesday, for example. While they've since strayed from the rigidness of that system, the fastest shipping they'll offer for an item not stocked at a local fulfillment center is 2 days, meaning they don't have to worry about being able to get a package from Denver to Miami overnight. That's why UPS and FedEx's planes take off in the evening, while Amazon's leave in the morning. So that means it's about 9 a.m. by the time that Amazon airplane from Denver gets to Cincinnati Airport each day. Through the morning hours, a dozen or so aircraft land in Cincinnati, and this timing gives the company a major
get in the box.
Cincinnati Airport is also home to DHL's America's Hub, but DHL, like FedEx and UPS, conducts its operations primarily overnight, starting at around midnight, when dozens of their aircraft from around the world land and unload. Over the next few hours, packages and pallets are sorted and unloaded onto other aircraft, which all tend to take off by 8 a.m. That means DHL only really uses their facility during the overnight hours, so Amazon leases it for daytime use. While Amazon is building their own larger facility at Cincinnati Airport, this partnership gave them a huge head start. So each day, between 8 a.m. and 4 p.m., Amazon's there, turning their planes around, and sorting pallets from where they come from, like Denver, to where they need to go, like Miami. That Miami flight takes off each weekday at 2:15 p.m., and then it lands in Florida just before 5 p.m. Eastern Time. Now, not every Amazon Air itinerary looks like this. In fact, while UPS and FedEx route almost all of their flights through their Louisville and Memphis super hubs, or through some of their secondary hubs across the country, only 20% of Amazon Air's flights go through their main Cincinnati hub. That's because, with their orientation towards 2-day delivery versus 1, they just have more time. The more time means that, in order to service the entirety of Florida, Amazon only needs to fly to 3 destinations: Miami, Tampa, and Lakeland. That's because Amazon's flights to these airports typically land by 5 p.m., meaning there's a whole 12 hours before packages have to be at the local delivery center for the final destination. The entirety of Florida is within an 8-hour drive of Lakeland, meaning Amazon can deliver to all of Florida by only serving effectively 1, but in practice 3, airports. Meanwhile, FedEx, for example, flies from Memphis to Fort Lauderdale, Fort Myers, Jacksonville, Tallahassee, Tampa, and Palm Beach. Then from Fort Lauderdale, it operates feeder flights on smaller aircraft to Key West and Marathon. So, in summary, in order to serve all of Florida, this is what FedEx has to do, and this is what Amazon has to do. The required number of destinations for full coverage is greatly reduced by orienting for 2-day delivery, and this also means that Amazon doesn't have to route every flight via one main hub. Because they operate to far fewer destinations, it's much easier for Amazon to fill a plane from California, for example, exclusively with packages destined for Florida, since while a given UPS or FedEx flight carries packages from or to just one city, a given Amazon Air flight likely carries packages from or to a whole state or region. Therefore, Amazon Air has flights from all these airports to Lakeland, meaning that while a package from Denver would have to route via Cincinnati, one from Los Angeles or Dallas or Chicago could fly direct. With a full hub-and-spoke strategy, like that of UPS or FedEx, a package would have to be loaded and unloaded from aircraft twice, and sometimes more, while Amazon Air's non-stop flights only require loading and unloading once, which reduces cost, and can fly packages direct, which also reduces cost. This is how Amazon can transport packages by air more efficiently than UPS or FedEx. The airplane, however, is just one of 5 routes that an Amazon package could take onwards from the Denver sortation center. For those that are to be delivered locally in the Denver area, they'll be driven to one of 4 delivery stations for Denver. There, they'll be loaded into smaller delivery vans operated by independent companies or individuals contracted by Amazon, which will take the packages to their final destinations. This is the one and only case in which an Amazon package is handled by Amazon Logistics from start to finish, and it's generally how their packages are delivered within major urban and suburban areas. Only a slim majority of their overall package volume is delivered this way, though, as when you leave major urban areas, things get a bit more complicated. Now, a package heading outside the Denver area with a later delivery date or with a destination within the greater Rockies region would end up on an Amazon-branded but independently operated semi-truck. For example, packages to the Aspen area, about a 3 to 4 hour drive into the mountains, leave at around 1 a.m. each night. Early in the morning, however, at around 5 a.m., they arrive at the local post office, and from there, they're fully transferred into the United States Postal Service system for final delivery. You see,
air transport. Straight. I want to be 40. How is it? Close reprocessing system. One airport. I'm here if you have one airport. Well, one area. I actually wanted to be 600? Well, I guess I'm going to be going main.
$500, $400, $300, $200, $100, $50, $40, $30, $20.
Sammy, tomorrow?
Yep.
We will walk 20,000 steps.
Okay.
You up for the challenge?
Okay. Well, that's going to be the end of this video, and bye-bye.